Okay, evening everyone. I'm Professor McCoy. Welcome back, or I guess welcome to Fable 3, or welcome back to Fable, or whatever the case might be. I'm assuming that the bloom of this screen is just for the starting point, and it's going to fade to a normal white balance. And so the bright, shining white light on my face is not going to be going through the whole game, but we'll see. We'll see. I might wind up adjusting settings. I already adjusted things a little bit, so we'll see how things go. It does look like this game is optimized for a controller, so I'm going to give that a try. It does work on mouse and keyboard. This is the PC version, so we'll see, huh? Anyway, welcome to Fable 3. So to summarize and explain what's going on, why I'm playing Fable 3 instead of Fable 2, as promised, is because Fable 2 apparently never got a PC release, and when I got the Fable series through I believe I think it was Great Old Games, I just had them downloaded on my hard drive. When I got the bundle, it was Fable, The Lost Chapters, and Fable 3. Lost Chapters being the expansion for Fable, the first game. So, I don't have Fable 2. I have no reasonable way of acquiring Fable 2, as far as I know. It didn't even get a re-release or a PC port. So, if I did want to play Fable 2, excuse me, I would need to get an Xbox emulator running, which I don't have. So, alright. As I understand things, which is limited, so somebody feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on this, but as I understand things, the stories of each are sort of standalone, largely. You're a new and different hero each time anyway. So it's not like we're missing a great deal of story in going from the first game to the third. It's just this is a new Fable, as they say. So, let's play as the prince rather than the princess, shall we? Let's see where this goes from here. I am once again pretty much going in blind here. This is as far as I've opened this game, which I opened this a few days ago to make sure the settings worked and everything, and I stopped here. And I hit the settings menu. That was it. That's all I did. So, let's see how this goes, shall we? Normal's fine.
Of course. The prince. It is time you saw what your kingdom is truly like.
Saving with the chicken. Ugh. Yeah.
The age of industry has come to Albion. Though some call it the age of oppression. When freedom is nothing but a dream, it's time to make a stand. To lead a rebellion. To be a hero. Welcome to the city of the downtrodden.
Ah, chicken kicking.
Where those who dare to speak out are punished. And those who dare to hope find nothing to hope for.
I mean, yeah, that tracks for industrial modernity intruding upon the realm of fairy.
True rebels fight against all odds. True rebels never give up. Yet they cannot triumph alone. The uprising has begun. But who will lead the revolution?
Do we want to lead the revolution? Aren't we a prince? Okay. I will say, especially though, given that this is early modern England, the only historical well, it's a fairy tale version, but it's still early modern England. The only revolution around this time period was the glorious one, which was not very glorious. It's,
Such a beautiful day to waste in bed, don't you agree?
What? Oh, go away, Jasper.
Now that is hardly the response of a prince. I'm afraid it is time to rise. With your permission, I shall wake your sleeping companion. Ah, yes, one's heart soars before such regal bearing. I trust you both slept well. You have a busy day ahead.
Come on, boy. If I have to get up, so do you.
It's not going to work. Don't
Very
look
drooly.
at me like that. Oh, very well. Good dog. What a pair. The kingdom is doomed.
why is
Sir,
there a
if you will
chicken
follow
in
me,
my
perhaps
kettle?
we can find some appropriate clothing for today's activities. Lady Elise is most eager to speak to you this morning and is waiting for you in the garden. No doubt you will wish to look your best for your young friend. I
Quite
have
the
taken the liberty of
bedroom.
arranging 2 suitable outfits, if you would care to choose.
Huh.
Lady Elise is a delightful girl, but I don't believe your pajamas will do much to impress her.
Yeah, Grace, the why is there a chicken in my kettle chef in the opening reminds me a bit of the chef with Sebastian in The Little Mermaid.
I heartily recommend you pick out one of these outfits for your garden rendezvous. Notice the fine stitching, the delightful choice of fabric, oh, what's the use? The staff may be reassured by the lack of ostentatiousness in these clothes. It becomes a member of the royal family to wear only the most fashionable items.
Yeah,
if one
very
cares
fancy. Let's go with the
about
fancy, shall we? You
such
have to hold the button. Okay.
Ah, splendid choice. I'm sure Lady Elise will approve. Perhaps you ought to make your way to her now. And I would recommend avoiding your brother today. King Logan is rumored to be in an ill temper.
Oh. So we're the brother
Have a
of
good
the
day,
king,
sir.
not the son
Will
of the
do.
king.
Bye,
Interesting.
Jasper.
Okay, interesting.
My prince.
Yeah, honestly, that it did kind of come off as an homage, didn't it? At least it could well be. Ah,
All is
If
well,
there's
prince.
anything I can do,
Greetings.
say the word, my lord.
hello.
Can I be of service,
Good day,
my
Your
lord?
Highness.
Hello.
See you again soon.
Servants.
Not bad. Got potential.
A duke. Yeah, I guess so. I guess a duke would be the appropriate title, right? Hello,
You are
Daisy.
looking well today, my lord. So. Ooh.
Who's the man?
Sir,
Those are. That's a mustache, right?
How are you today?
I'd forgotten.
How do you do?
I'm. Oh, they both have the mustache. Okay, that's.
I'm glad I met you.
Wow, alright.
One has contributed more to the royal
Excellent, Your
treasury than
Highness.
I
Well
have.
done.
It's only right that I'm
Quite the
treated
gut
differently.
as well.
How do you do? One has contributed more to the royal
Gonna shake everyone's hand. That's gonna be tonight's side quest.
right that I'm treated differently. This kingdom do nothing but complain. They should count themselves.
How are you this fine day?
Have you heard about what?
Morning, Dave.
The prince. Love. On the count of 3. 1. Yes.
Well, okay then. Alright, Dave. Dave's pretty cool. Oh, gosh. Alright.
Well met, my lord.
Lady something or other. Actually, let's check the front door first. See what's going on up there.
Oh, wonderful. You're back.
Yes, I am Duke Chicken Chaser. Or whatever I am. I don't know. Ah, from the living room. You may stay awake in that case. Wow, good. That's... Even the peasants, even the serving staff have spectacular mustaches.
Hey! Oh, yeah.
And really know how to shake hands. Yeah. Okay. What's in here? I'm going the wrong way. Let's go the wrong way. You know what they say? My good old gaming instincts at least say to always go the not way before the correct way. You'll forgive me, Grace, for not knowing the specifics of what TikTok audio you are referring to when you say, God fucking damn it, Dave. Because I actually don't know, really at all.
I shan't bother you, Your Highness. Always at your service. Oh, hi.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I actually have no, I don't know that. Sorry. I am, in fact, terminally online, but I'm terminally online in mostly non-TikTok places. Oh, see there, that looks like...
I'm your humble servant.
Wow, that is some genuine kingly imagery. The scepter of power, the what's it called, the mundus. The authority over the world, basically.
Downtown. I hope he's all right.
I hope so too.
I can't believe what.
You have love.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, great.
Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Wonderful.
All right, Bren.
Ah, my lord.
Oh, sir. Hi, Adrian.
Sir.
Oh, lovely to meet you.
Hi, hello, doggy.
Lovely
Jason
jubbly.
tail.
Oh, how are you, my prince?
Hello.
Why, hello.
Hi, Josephine.
Howdy.
Howdy, Josephine. Okay.
Hope to see you soon.
So very British, isn't it?
Oh, that really is quite marvelous, Your Highness.
My, and how are you today?
Always a pleasure to serve you, young prince.
Oh. I can, in fact, go in the water. It doesn't kill me. It's nice. Ah. Jill.
Oh, brave knight. Have you come to protect
Elise,
me?
not Jill. Why do I think
You
Jill?
big
Who's Jill?
softy. You'd be rubbish in a fight, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
I'll protect you, my lady.
I don't know. You don't look so tough either. Perhaps you can give me a demonstration of your abilities.
Aha. Training fight.
Ah.
How's that?
Not bad, not bad.
I suppose you'll do.
You'll do. Okay.
I thought you'd never get up. Did Jasper tell you I wanted to speak to you?
Yes. Did something happen?
I'm not sure, but everyone in the castle seems to be upset with your brother. More than usual. And it's even worse down in the city. You hear such terrible stories.
Oh, I see.
Listen, they say a factory worker was executed this morning. I'm sure it's only a rumor, but you can imagine...
So
how
honestly,
people
it's a
are
cool
talking.
layout for a city. I kind of dig it.
The castle are anxious. I told them you'd speak to them. Will you do that?
Aside from
I'm
the
afraid of what might
industrial
happen if someone doesn't
hellscape.
calm things down.
If you think it will help.
I do. They may fear the king, but they still care for their prince. So, my good prince, will you take my hand and...
Good. Now let's go.
Oh,
I can't
that's
believe
cool.
your brother could have had a worker executed. But sometimes I think, well, that there's something wrong with him. He's changed so much. And he looks so tired all the time.
He's all well, my lord.
Oh, okay.
Oh, delighted
You just get lost on the stairs, that's all.
I told Sir Walter about the speech. He'll be there to support you. I don't know what this place would be like without him. I'm sure he'll want to continue with your instruction today. He seems obsessed with combat training lately. You're so unlucky having that statue of your brother right outside your window. I think it'd give me nightmares. Come on, let's go.
That? That's not bad. He looks awfully Caesarean, really. Hey, a chicken.
All is well, Prince.
Well, I heard all he did was stand up for one of the kids working in the factory.
Who knows where it ends? Next thing you know, it's one of us that's...
Quit your gossiping now. And straighten those clothes.
Hey, it's that chef.
Welcome, Your Majesty. Such an honor to have you here today. The staff are convened to hear your words. Whenever you're ready.
Let's be encouraging.
You have all been through some difficult times. And the king has been too preoccupied to treat you as he should. But I ask you all to ignore any wild rumors you hear. I promise to speak with my brother about improving conditions for both you and your families outside the castle. Thank you.
You call that a royal speech? You didn't shout, you didn't threaten, and you were far too reasonable. It was bloody marvelous. Right then, ready for today's training?
Take good care of him, Walter.
Bye, Elise. Yeah, I also recognize this voice
Suppose you've
actor.
heard the rumors then. Well, I'm afraid they're quite true. Who knows what your brother will do next? In the meantime, the mood in the castle is getting more uneasy by the day. I think you have a knack for reaching out to people. They all looked up to you back there. The way they look up to a leader.
No, definitely not the same character as the first game.
Prince.
I don't know if there's any relationship. There might turn out to be at some point, like a descendant or whatever. But no indication thereof, really.
Prince.
It's really just the same setting.
A lot of
Thrown
people to see
forward
your
into the
brother
future.
today. Poor soul.
We go from the sort of high fantasy, the sort of medieval high fantasy, to the still fantastical but certainly early modern, or I honestly late modern industrial period.
Sir Walter, what a stroke of luck! Would you be so kind as to sign my petition? We must fight to eradicate poverty in Albion. Too many suffer on our streets.
Were it so
and the
easy.
king does nothing. He must be made to care.
Oh, very well, but I'm just an old soldier. I doubt my name would mean anything. But perhaps the prince here would care to help you out.
Oh, that would be wonderful, Your Majesty. Well, it would be the greatest honor.
I was nowhere near that cart.
As soon as I got called here, I knew.
Are they hiding under
Never
the
grow
floors?
old.
No, I'm not signing a petition
I was nowhere near that
to
cart
solve
accident.
poverty.
It's an important cause, I'm sure you agree.
No, it's
Anyone
absurd.
see what happened to that
I've
bloke who
found
went
it.
up last?
If anything happens...
I don't like signing things. How about this instead?
Well, that's extreme, but okay.
There really was no need for that.
There wasn't, but, you know.
You're young. You're entitled to your amusement. But you need to realize there are important things at stake. Perhaps you will see that in today's combat training. Come on. You have made good progress these past few weeks. But today isn't about practice. I want you to fight me, as if your life depended on it. One day, the people of Albion are going to need you. I have to find out just how ready you are.
Well, alright then.
Grab a sword.
Yeah, let's take a sword. But, so, this is interesting. The moral choices here, already.
Fight! Ha! Well done! Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? Of your father, the great hero king. You'd never get tired of hearing those stories. And after each one, do you remember what you would say?
Teach me how to be a hero!
Every single time. I wish that was something an old soldier like me could teach you. But I've done my best. Now I need you to do your best. Strike me. It's time you showed me what you've got. Strike me now.
What? Wow, okay.
Ah! You only went and broke it. Look at that. Am I a great teacher or what? But listen. There's something...
Walter! You have to come quickly! Both of you!
What's happened?
Outside the castle. It looks like a demonstration.
This is not good.
Well, okay then. Oh, apartment to yourself. Roommates are away in India. Wonderful.
They're right inside
Good for them,
the
good for
castle
you.
grounds. I've never seen so many people out there.
Balls. I should have known this would happen. I don't think they realize what your brother is capable of. This isn't going to end well. Keep Albion free! We want... It's been a long time since Logan listened to me, but I should find him. Stay here. There's still something we need to talk about.
We can't just stand here. I have a horrible feeling about this. We need to do something. Look, the guards have moved away from the stairs. We should follow Walter, find out what Logan's going to do.
Why?
Let's go while we can.
Okay, that doesn't seem like a wise decision, but... Anyway, so yeah,
Then let's get there before anyone sees us.
The moral choice at the beginning there, I know it's a little starting decision, but... it exposes the dramatic modernity of the framing of the story.
You can see them.
Right, with the idea being that that signing a petition to end poverty
Do not question me again.
is an unquestioned moral good.
Start with the
moral
ringleaders, and if necessary, continue with the crowd.
This is wrong. You can't do this.
Never tell me what I can't do.
Walter! We can't let him kill all those people. You're his brother. Maybe he'll listen to you. We have to do something.
Well, that is worth a try.
What are you doing here? The war room is no place for a child. Leave now.
I'm here to stop you. You can't kill those people.
No, wait.
Enough! How dare you turn against me? Perhaps you believe you should be the one making these decisions. You really wish to defend those traitors? Then so be it. Let us see how you do. Take my brother and his friends to the throne room. We shall settle this matter officially.
That was a dramatically rash way of approaching that, wasn't it?
I'm going.
Leave her alone!
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Don't worry. Whatever happens, we'll get through this together.
Keep walking.
Here come the saviors of the people.
How did he get here first?
Come closer, brother. Today you have disappointed me beyond measure. I have been betrayed by my own blood.
Betrayed?
Filthy spy.
Oh my gosh,
Did
okay.
nothing wrong.
Punishment must be apportioned where it belongs.
Punish me, then.
You are no longer a child, and it is time I stopped treating you as one. You wish to save the traitors who had gathered outside the castle this morning. Very well. You shall have your chance to save them. Here stand the leaders of the violent mob. I will give you a choice. Who will be punished? These strangers or this girl? The sentence will be death.
No, this can't be.
You are the prince. Decide.
Your Majesty, Logan, please.
I am giving you power over life and death.
No, I won't do this.
If you can't choose, I will. They will all be executed. So tell me, what are you willing to sacrifice to do the right thing?
This is madness. We just can't. Choose me. You can't let them all die. Choose me. There's only one decision you can make. It has to be me. Are you listening to me? Pick me.
I don't want to die.
All right, so
I don't want to die.
first of all, there's a heartbeat rumble on the controller, which is very nice.
This can't be happening. It can't be.
I
Still having trouble deciding?
oh Jesus, I wanted to talk about it. Hold on. Fine, I'll yap about it in the pause menu. Okay, so it's a very fascinating dilemma, I will say. It's a well put one. I just got done kind of denigrating the lack of moral complexity to the game, with the sort of early, well, not early modern, the thoroughgoingly modern democracy equals good messaging behind the whole, we'll sign a petition to end poverty being the exemplar moral choice, right? Which is of course silly. Like that is a meaningless choice either way, really. But given the very clear madness of the king, okay, I can see the there is certainly a need to oppose Logan here. That said, okay, so about this particular moral choice, right? The choice presented by Logan to choose who he will execute. And I frame it that way very intentionally, right? This is actually similar to a very common moral dilemma, and one I've used in class, in fact. I've talked about this before, where I have students decide upon essentially arbitrary punishment, arbitrary and unjust punishment, to sort of coerce them into participating in an act of injustice. Now, the right decision depends here. There's nuance to what the right decision is. Initially, we would say that the protesters, well, Logan describes them as violent. They're a violent mob, and these are the leaders, and it's the leaders who are to be executed. The leaders of this particular violent mob. Now, if we take that on its face, then maybe you can justify the execution of these leaders in particular. Maybe. But I also, because I have a bit of media literacy here, I guess. It seems as if Logan is not exactly trustworthy. And it does not actually seem like there is a violent mob. We didn't see them actually committing acts of violence. If we had, then maybe that would lead some credence here, but we did not see that. It seems as if this was a peaceful, and not even mostly peaceful, protest. And these are just the ringleaders, basically. It would have been interesting if one of the men scheduled to be executed was the guy with the petition. That would have been interesting, I will say. But set that aside. They didn't go that route, probably because they want to bring him in later. But yeah, we'll see. In any case, given that Logan is off as a rocker, and these are not, violent revolutionaries, they really are just largely peaceful demonstrators. Barring extreme extenuating circumstances, it would be unjust to execute them. Okay? So that's point number one. At which point, we go from the right thing is to execute the actual prisoners to make no decision and allow him to do what he will, and clean our hands of the matter. Because under circumstances like this, it's important to distinguish between actor and bystander. Right? If you agree to participate in a system like this, in a choice like this particularly. I don't want to talk about systems here because that gets much more complicated very quickly. But in a choice like this, if you are drawn into its conflict, then you start taking on responsibility for what's going on, which is exactly what Logan is trying to do. By the way, he's trying to get us, the prince, or the duke, or whatever. He's referred to as prince, so let's just go with prince. He's trying to get the prince to actively participate in his acts of injustice, to bring him on board to the royal project, so to speak, which is an unjust one. Okay. He's trying to corrupt him, essentially. All right. And so we should not do that. We should refuse to make a decision and allow Logan to take full moral responsibility for anything that he chooses to order, unjust as it may be. Consequences be damned. Because again, the consequences cannot outweigh the moral character of the decision, of the action. However, Elise, whatever, girlfriend, apparently volunteering in this situation does actually change change matters, at least somewhat. That given that she is willing to die, and that she's willing to make that decision on her own behalf, we are what we're essentially doing is we are allowing her to be martyred, or at least what she takes to be a good cause, which perhaps, probably, maybe she's a bit too tenderhearted, but regardless, given the fact that she has essentially volunteered to place her life in place of theirs, which, by the way, the prince did first, so there's that. Remember that. Let's not forget that that's also, let's contextualize that as well, right? The prince was willing to place himself in front of these protesters or revolutionaries or whatever, and say, punish me rather than them. And so he is already heroically willing to allow himself to be sacrificed on others' behalf. Greater love hath no man. Again, maybe a bit of pathological whites et al., if you will. Maybe perhaps a little bit. Well, no, that's not fair. I was going to say maybe a little bit too much of a care for those who are far outside of one's own social circle rather than one's close to oneself. But no, these are his subjects. So no, he does have a responsibility. It is right for him to place his subjects above himself in the sort of the ordering, the Ordo Amoris, or the ordering of the organizational principle of ordered loves, right? Obligations and whatnot. So okay, good. That's certainly heroic of him. And then his girlfriend also does the same thing. She makes that same decision, and they are of one mind here, right? And because they're of one mind here, they do seem to already agree that yes, the right thing to do is to allow her to be executed on behalf of them. And of course, this is still ultimately the decision of Logan, but in a particular way, right? I've talked about this before. It is Anselm talks about it. It's in my I make a big deal out of it in my ethics classes when I'm teaching Machinary Ethica Thomistica, where he points out that in what appears to be a moral dilemma like this, if you were in what's called perplexus, a place where there is no good option, morally speaking, the fault for the wrongdoing lies upon what or who got you into this unwinnable circumstance in the first place. So if that is due to a bad decision that you have made, then you yourself are fully culpable for whatever decision you make, even if it's an unwinnable one, because you got yourself into the situation with your bad actions. However, in a circumstance like this, if it is due to, say, some combination, and I'm not going to assign percentages here, but some combination of the Mad King's tyranny, broadly speaking, and let's say the imprudence of the protesters, at the very least, the prince doesn't seem to have very much culpability here at all, and so culpability for for having to make a choice is alleviated. Now, making one choice rather than the other does become an issue of moral significance. And again, I do think that following through the wishes of both your girlfriend and the same thing that you wished from the beginning, there's this desire to self-sacrifice, or this not desire to this willingness. There you go, willingness to self-sacrifice is the best of an array of bad decisions. Okay, there's all of that explained. Honestly, good job. Good job, game. You've put forward a rather good moral quandary, a very interesting one. One which, again, is all over the literature, so to speak, in ethics, especially in political ethics. So, all right, let's make our terrible choice, shall we?
Give you until the count of 5.
Choose me. They didn't do anything. It should be me. Those people can't die because of me.
Yeah, she's right.
Thank you. Thank you. It's all right. You did what you had to do. Never forget what he's done. And that I love you.
Take the girl away. Kill her now.
I will never forgive you for this.
Good. Then you will never forget it. Escort my brother to his chambers. Now.
So he's not trying to remove him from the line of succession or whatever.
You mustn't blame yourself, sir. I don't think any of us realized just how far he'd fallen into madness.
I have to do something. I can't just stay here.
You're not. We leave the castle tonight. This kingdom needs nothing less than a revolution. It needs a new leader. It needs...
He's gonna die on the way out.
It's time to see if you're ready.
Ready for what?
To be your father's son.
Very good. I will pack some essentials.
There's no time. We take nothing.
Not even pajamas?
Come on. We must leave now.
Don't worry, sir. I shall follow you wherever fate may take us.
I should have done something in the throne room. I should have stopped him.
All you would have accomplished would have been your own death.
Still,
Hold on, I have to pet the dog. That's very important.
maybe I should have taken you away sooner.
My favorite dog.
My favorite dog! Let's go. Do we have time to pick up a sword? I feel like I might need one of those. Or maybe a magic. Maybe I need a magic too. This has those very floaty controls that are typical of the Xbox. Actually, was this 360?
There is...
Hold on. No, this was Xbox.
something
This was definitely
rather
Xbox.
sinister about this garden at night.
Where are we going? I thought we were leaving the castle.
We are. But there's something we must do first.
I hope Jasper survives. I like him. I've already given up on Walter. He's not going to make it. Mostly because he is the Scorpio archetype. To explain, Scorpio is an NPC, or actually, technically, he was originally a player character of Erica's. And he's kind of developed a reputation of dying all the time, in whatever setting he gets put into as an NPC. This is where we're going? Okay.
It's time we paid our respects to Albion's last hero.
Oh!
I never thought I'd enter this place again.
So, okay.
You should have known better.
Was this the hero from the first game?
The night your father died, I promised him I would bring you here one day. When you were old enough and strong enough. This is your history. This is your legacy. The world has been too long without a hero, but I'm hoping that it will have one soon.
Ooh. Very cool. Oh, see, I thought he was genuflecting, but no, he's... Oh. The guild seal, very cool. Okay.
This is your father's most treasured possession, the guild seal. It chooses those who have the power inside them, those who have the potential to become legends. Take it.
Okay. It's kind of gigantic. Am I gonna teleport? Did I just teleport? Oh. No, it's a metaphor. I see.
Who are you?
I am Teresa, the seer of the spire.
Oh.
I guided your father in his greatest triumph. But you have an even greater destiny ahead of you. The seal awoke at your touch, as it would at no one else's.
Huh.
This means the fate of Albion rests on your shoulders. Before you lies the path you were born to take, and at its end is the kingdom you were born to rule. Like all heroes, you will face many trials, but you cannot pass through these gates alone. You will need to gather followers and gain the support of the people. For now, you have the support of two friends, Jasper, who will serve you always, and Sir Walter Beck, who will be your greatest ally. Together you have already taken the first step in your journey. Walk through the gate and claim your reward.
Okay. Interesting. Hero Plinth. El Amigos. Oh. Ooh, a fireball spell. I love fireball spell. That was my favorite. Anyway, before I do that, I do want to finish yapping a little bit, right? So, Scorpio, Erica, if you're awake and watching, you know who I'm talking about. Scorpio is basically the grizzled old veteran archetype who usually gets thrown into all of our various D&D campaigns as an NPC. She has used him as a player character in a few different times. One of her earliest player characters that she ever made and played. But he's the sort of, again, grizzled veteran type who has lost someone in the past and that sort of thing, and typically winds up being the one to die to inspire the heroes forward. That is the role he played in my current campaign as well, I will say. Grace says, how am I this week? Quite well, actually. Doing pretty well. Tired. My sleep schedule is I'm in a transitionary period with respect to my sleep schedule. I woke up at 4:30 this morning. Hooray. Not a fan of that, but it is what it is. Let's get Fireball, shall we?
There is a great power inside you. You merely lack the means to unleash it. Take this. The gauntlet will channel the magic within you.
Cool.
Use it by the tomb in the mausoleum, and the way out of the castle will open for you. You will return here when you have gathered enough followers to reach the next gate. Now go. Walter and Jasper will follow wherever you lead. And one day, perhaps the rest of Albion will do so too.
Cool. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, very cool. I dig it. Is there no Heroes Guild anymore?
Well, do you feel any different?
I don't know.
Try casting a spell. That's supposed to be our only way of getting out of here.
Magic.
You really are a hero.
Cool.
I never doubted it for a second.
Well, of course, neither did I. Still, it bloody worked.
Okay, so it's
narrow, isn't it?
It's a surround spell.
Dark too.
You never did care for confined spaces.
I never did care for being poked in the eye or having my head chopped off. What of it?
Oh dear.
It's a surround spell unless I'm pushing forward on the stick. Oh, sorry. I love it. Thanks, hero. Nice. Wow.
Like it. Grand, spacious, and plentiful supply of oxygen. Just the way a castle's escape route should be.
That is a tremendous escape cavern.
I hesitate to ask, but what is our plan?
Very mythological, I would say.
The castle far behind us, which I wholly approve of, obviously.
It's simple. We have to stop Logan.
Okay, but like... Yeah, good question.
Even if I am a hero, I'm just one person.
Exactly.
That.
That is why we need to find allies. And lots of them.
A silver key!
Once you prove what you are, people will follow you. And many of them will be willing to fight. But they need a leader. Someone to believe in. Albion needs nothing less than a revolution.
Can't sprint. Okay, I guess I can't sprint. That's fine. This is going to collapse behind me, isn't it? Preventing me from going back to the castle. Is it? Or no? No, I guess not. Guess not. Never mind.
Bats, take cover!
Well, young hero, this is your chance to show us what you've got. Use your spell against them. They won't stand a chance against your magic.
There's a lot of them.
Excellent! Did you see that, Jasper? Did you see it?
Indeed. Your father would have been proud, sir.
Well, I know I am. Come on. And I'm proud of you too, old friend. I've never seen a man cower with such grace.
It's merely a matter of hygiene. Bats are filthy creatures.
Anyway,
They could in fact be
I
rabid,
think we've
so
just
all right.
seen the first proof of what you can do. You are the hero who can lead this land in a revolution. Bats are just the beginning.
What's this? A little grotto. Check the Knotway first. The gold keys, huh? Weird looking door. Tentacle face or something. Oh, there's a fall off to the fireball.
Use your spell.
Another impressive display, sir.
I have a sword too.
This morning my job consisted of laying out clothes for royalty. Now I'm a midnight snack for bats.
You'll get used to it.
So do I get a sword and a gun or a bow, or what's the deal there?
Bowerstone sewers.
Very well.
Oh, this is Bowerstone. Okay.
Oh, you might want to cover your eyes too, Jasper. More bats. Time to exterminate a few more bats. Well, you certainly got the hang of that spell. Shall we proceed?
It explodes. All right, cool.
Unusual stench. I dare say we must be somewhere beneath Bowerstone Industrial.
Yeah.
Very likely. Not the safest place for us right now. But we should be able to find a way out of the city once we reach the surface.
No. Let's just double check everywhere first, shall we? No. Okay. Nah, nothing of use back here. Just looking. Just gotta look, right?
It appears to be a dead end.
No, that's the guild seal on the ground.
Not quite.
What is that?
I'm pretty sure it's a cullis gate. Sort of magical transportation system for heroes.
I was under the impression the Cullis gates were all gone.
Well, it looks like there's one left at least. Your father must have placed this one here in case he ever needed to use it.
It's the same symbol that we saw by the tomb. Do you suppose it's activated in the same way?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You know what to do.
All right, everybody, gather up. What? My guys, Wait, my guys! Oh, okay. Oh. Oh.
What is this place?
You know, it must be. It is. It's your father's sanctuary. He used to speak of it, but I never thought it was a real place. Well, I don't believe it. Jasper, this book. There's a note with your name on it. Look.
That's not possible. For Jasper? Well, I grant you it is possible, but it must be a coincidence.
Oh, don't be a dolt. The old king must have left it here for you. What's it called?
The Book of Heroes. How extraordinary.
Does it tell us how to get out?
This really is most remarkable. Everything that we could possibly want to know about heroes and this place is right here in these pages.
Okay. This looks... I mean, this is clearly the map from the map room
This
from the first
map
game.
functions as a traveling mechanism.
Oh, well, there you go.
Simply choose where you want to go and, well, it should take you there.
Marvelous. Right. We can use that. We'll have plenty of time to explore this place later. Right now, we have a rather large task ahead of us.
But I don't even know where to start.
Our first stop will be the mountains of Mistpeak. There are people there who would make great allies. They won't offer their allegiance easily, but they despise Logan. And if anyone can persuade them, it's a hero.
Very good. I will continue to become acquainted with this sanctuary. No doubt we will need to make full use of its facilities.
Right, all right then. Find Mistpeak on the map and let's see if that book's telling us the truth.
Right. By the way, tonight, my drink, I've got a Dragon's Milk Crimson Keep Red Ale. Pretty good. Red Ale. I also have their s'more porter. Got a few of those, as I picked up as well in the fridge. Haven't tried that one yet, but this is quite good. I tend to like the Dragon's Milk beers and meads and things.
Now, that looks like the dweller camp in Mistpeak, just there. Select that as your destination, and you should be taken there, just like that.
Gnomes destroyed. Erica will like this game. I'm gonna see if I can get her to play it too. Yes, let's go. Are my followers coming with me, or are they staying here?
It worked!
Okay, half and half.
I'd forgotten how bloody cold it is up here. Come on. The people here call themselves dwellers. They're tough. They're loyal. And like I told you earlier, they hate Logan's guts. Yep. It may not look like much, but this is where the revolution begins. This is what Logan has reduced them to.
Oh.
He's taken control of these mountains and started destroying its forests. I knew they'd have a hard time finding food, but I had no idea it was this bad.
Hello. All right.
No. Oh, yeah. Nice one. Oh,
Nice
Troy.
one.
Take the door for some food. She's really good, honest. Her name's Sadie. Please help us. There's no food. None at all.
Oh,
Please, we're starving.
not much I could do there. At least not yet.
I can't take this anymore.
If I ever...
The pleasure's all mine.
This is so...
Yeah.
I feel so
Is that an
weak.
experience bar up there, or what? Can't quite tell.
Out of this mess.
They have, ye old mobile homes. Which may also be... This may also indicate that they're kind of gypsies. Which, I don't know about that, but... But also, It might just be a symbol of
The man
poverty.
we need to convince is Sabine, a proud old sod, but a good man and a good leader.
Is that a woman's
he won't
name?
give his allegiance easily, especially to a prince. Perhaps it's best if I speak to him alone first. You know, maybe you ought to find some new clothes while I talk to Sabine. Something slightly less princely. We don't need this kind of attention. I only have a little bit of gold, but it should be enough, and maybe you can spread what's left among the people. They need it more than we do.
Where can I find clothes?
Oh, don't worry. You'll find someone willing to take that money off you. Now,
Just
wish
enough
me
to
good luck.
survive. If I ever get hold of that Logan, I'll wring his neck.
We can't hunt.
I know, guys. I will. I'll give you some of this gold, certainly.
We'll be goners.
I can't be with my
Oh.
family. I feel so weak.
The entrepreneur pack and the road to rule. See, in a modern game, that would be something that you have to buy with real money.
Where did you come from? Did you bring anything?
Like that would be something that you would buy with microtransactions. You know.
I don't have any food. Hello. I have whatever it is you're looking for, I'm sure.
I guess I'll just buy the whole suit, shall
No
I?
one's bought anything for ages apart from you. Thank you.
Hello, sir. This is Jasper. Hello? Is this how you...
Oh!
Ah, hello. Now,
What?
included in the sanctuary is a dressing room. Step through, and I'll show you.
Oh. Okay, that's how that
I've
works.
taken the liberty of laying out your clothes on these mannequins, which should serve as convenient storage for any garments you acquired during your travels. Now, why don't you change into your new dweller outfit?
There we go. I hate the
You look
bandana.
just like a dweller. I hope this new outfit is as comfortable as your royal attire, though I suspect the chances of that are quite low.
There. There we go. Yeah, no, I despise the...
Now that you are properly attired, you should return to Sir Walter. It is time to meet this Sabine that we've heard so much about.
Yeah, I absolutely despise the bandana. Not wearing that.
Hold of that Logan, I'll wring his neck.
A
Hey, kiddo.
reliable way to gather a few followers is by simply interacting with people. Try it. I'm sure you'll make an impression.
I feel so weak.
Really?
You think Sabine's got a plan to get us out of this mess?
Very much. Please, you must have something.
Never-ending nightmare.
Please help us. There's no food.
Have a little
Lovely
money.
to meet you.
You think Sabine's got a plan to get us out of this mess?
Ah, you have a fresco. That is
I am so good.
That's not bad. Not as good. I will say.
I'll wring
It's actually
his
quite
neck.
good.
Good, even.
But probably better.
Got a plan to get us out of this mess.
This is so
I feel so weak.
There's a nice doggy.
I feel so weak.
Sabine better sort this out, or we'll all be
If I ever get
goners
hold of that
soon.
Logan, I'll...
Oh, lovely to meet you.
Got a hobnob
Yeah, you're right,
about the
you are.
villagers, you know, just a little bit.
So hungry. Please, sir.
Good kid.
So hungry.
A little bit of cash. Or nobody.
Now and
Really?
kill Logan.
Thank you very much.
Oh! No!
Where do you think
Gork.
you're going?
Zane.
Come on, move it.
Ah, hello.
So it's a pause menu.
Plan to get us out of this mess.
It's a very contextual pause menu.
I'd go up to the castle.
Easy. Congratulations. Getting out among the people has paid off. Remember that interacting with the citizens of Albion is generally a reliable way to gain followers.
Yeah.
You think Sabine's got a plan to get us out of this mess?
I'm from the city.
I can't feed my family.
Here, have a little. Yeah, no, that'll help you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
I need to get my reputation high enough, right?
I'm getting so weak I can hardly walk. You have no idea.
Do I need to be wearing the stupid bandana to go in?
Slap, punch. Yes. Please, we're starving. Better than treading in dog shite, that's for sure.
I do. I need to wear the stupid bandana, don't I? Hate this.
I trust you are finding everything all right? Huh?
You're not disgusting or anything.
That's more like it.
Ugh.
The scruffy look suits you. I've spoken to Sabine, explained everything, and he's, well, I told you he'd take some convincing. Come on.
All right, then. Tell me when I can take off the stupid bandana.
Out of the way, Boulder. I can't see a thing. So royalty walks into our home. A prince, no less. You're a long mile from the castle, Prince. What do you think of our home, then? Do you like what your brother has done to us? These mountains have always been ours. Now Logan's taken them, and is stripping them of all life. Oh, we're ready to go to war. But why should we follow Logan's kin?
You can trust me. You have my word.
We don't take much stock in words round these parts. We're simple folk. Right, Boulder.
Then what do you want?
Proof. First, prove you are truly, as Walter claims, a hero. This is easily done. There's a secret chamber beneath the town of Brightwall, built by your own father. Only heroes can survive its trials and reach the relics within. Bring me one of these ancient objects and I will believe you. Second, prove you are a warrior worthy of leading us into battle. You can do this by slaying the mercenaries who plague Mist Peak Valley, who have long soured our existence. Third, prove you are a true leader. Persuade our neighbors in Brightwall to share what food they have with us. Boulder.
Oh.
If we cannot eat, we will die, and the dead make poor allies.
Is that all?
Yep, that's the lot. Off you go then. Good luck. Nice knowing you.
Come on, boy.
Well, all right then.
It's nice to see Sabine hasn't mellowed with age. But anyway, I know the place he mentioned. Your father built the chamber under the Brightwall Academy, Albion's greatest seat of learning. At least it was, until Logan closed it down. Just show the old librarian your guild seal. He'll know what it means. I'll try to find out more about these mercenaries. I'll see you in Brightwall when I have some information.
Grace says, hadn't had it since junior high. Trip to my dad's first ex, Helen's cottage one weekend. You're being extremely polite to the extreme
doing something
by
useful.
calling dad's first ex by her name rather than we actually call her. I see. What is that?
This chamber beneath Brightwall sounds intriguing. I'd heard rumors, of course, but none other than heroes have lived to speak of it. You must take care once you are inside.
Right. What's this?
The Guild Seal. That artifact held incredible personal significance for your father. He cherished it more than anything save your family. The lectern contains a record of all your recent transactions.
Okay. Oh, this is my
If you
money.
don't spend your money, it will accrue here in a sort of golden heap.
Just climb a mountain of gold, then lose it all to follow me. I have to have a lot of money and then give it all away or something
Apparently,
like that.
this wall records your achievements. I'm still trying to work out the specifics.
They've held hands. Any more? All locked. Alright, let's go. I'd still like to get a sword. Maybe that's what I will find down deep under there. Alright. So, speaking of largely academic ethical thought experiments, there's been, floating around the Twitterverse lately, there's been this discourse surrounding the red and blue buttons, which I found fascinating in a lot of different ways. Because there's an obvious, well, not too obvious, but there is keys. There's a definitively correct answer, right? Essentially per very simple game theory, which you should press the red button. But also, what's more interesting is some money. What's more interesting is what the dilemma itself can say about our sort of social, psychological, sociological divisions. Right. The obvious division that a lot of people will point to is that people who choose red are purely selfish, and they don't even consider the well-being of others. But that is, I think, clearly uncharitable, and while maybe that might be the case for a few people, I think that most people who say, well, red is the right choice, are just looking at the situation clearly. Right? Because clearly what we should do is not just choose red, but we should make it as clear as possible to as many people as possible that red is the correct choice, and that they should obviously choose red. Okay, so fair enough. And we probably even have an obligation to do that. Those look mangy as hell. Well, that's that. Taken care of. Cool. So there is, of course, the that further distinction, right? That that what we should be doing is, of course, not just making the right decision, but helping other people make the right decision. Right, and that is... How do I put this? That's actually one of the most interesting parts about the dilemma. That's one of the interesting parts about the psychology of people who choose blue. People who choose blue do so because they want to defend the vulnerable. They want to protect the people who also decide to choose the blue button, whether that is because they think that those people are morally upright, they think it's the right thing to do, or even not because they think it's the right thing to do, or that they think it's right. Oops. Not because they think that it is the right thing for other people to do, right, to choose blue, but simply accepting the fact that some people will make that choice. And even this is, of course, you know, they might even be willing to accept that blue is the objectively wrong choice, game theoretically, right? But even despite that, they acknowledge the fact that there are some people who will make that bad choice. And that they want to choose blue so that those people don't have to suffer the consequences of having done so. Maybe because they think that those people are doing so heroically, maybe because they think those people are doing so stupidly, it doesn't matter. But a ring. Well, it does matter to an extent, right? Because those are two very different motivations. Wanting to protect people from themselves because they're being stupid is very different from wanting to protect people from themselves because they're being, well, protect people from the negative consequences of their heroic actions. Those are very different things. But either way, right? It is out of an instinct to protect people, to make it so that other people do not have to suffer the negative consequences of their choices, their decisions. The chest. However, what's interesting about this, I think particularly interesting about this, is the method of helping people or saving people from these choices, these consequences. Because choosing the blue button is effectively contributing in a vanishingly small way, in a statistically insignificant way, to the salvation of others by putting oneself in tremendous peril, right, in order to maybe have a small chance. I know, shut up. Maybe have a small chance of helping somebody else.
I see you're approaching Brightwall, a most charming little hamlet. And a perfect opportunity to acquaint yourself with the fine, honest people of this kingdom, far from the bustle of the city and the factory smoke. Of course, welcome to the sanctuary.
I'm gonna go ahead and change my clothes. I'm gonna put on my nice clothes again.
I hope everything is in order. Anyone can dress as a prince, but no one pulls it off quite as you do.
There we go. Okay. Hey, Bert.
Well, greetings, citizen.
How do you do?
Good. Hey!
Oh, hello. Oh, hey, one of those. Oh, yeah. Oh. Buy your unwanted items. Fair price paid.
I love what you've done with yourself.
Oh, okay.
How do you do?
Hello.
Who's the man?
Anyway.
That ain't bad at all.
Anyway. Yeah, so this is, I think, telling that the primary way that blue button pressers see to help or to save other people is by contributing in a minuscule, statistically insignificant way to a large collective action, which may or may not actually help anyone. It is a kind of trust in a sort of collectivism. Excuse me. And that is, again, objectively speaking, quite foolish. But you can see why someone would want to do such a thing.
I give hard cash for your unwanted goods.
Right, you can see why. You can see the motivation behind it, and specifically, you can see the ideology behind it. What's happening to the flag? That was weird. 2 winning rings. 25% extra for an amethyst.
I just can't keep stocked up on some of these.
Yeah,
Come
go
back
ahead
if you
and have
have
it.
anything else to sell. Got too much gear? Sell it to me.
Okay. Bill, thank you. Anyway.
If you don't want
Chris, you called her Voldemort.
No, really, I'll see you happy.
Have a look at what I've got. You have not seen
Oh,
anything
God.
like it.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Or pupper. I meant to talk to the lady, but there's doggo.
Pretty good.
Oh, they are.
What a good dog.
Some of the shops are starting to
Hello.
run low on stock.
What can I get you?
Fight with your hand.
Yeah, buy a bit of
Enjoy
mutton.
it. Hello, sugar.
What we got?
Care about the academy.
Okay.
Lovely to meet you.
But we still do that with women too, okay. Thought it was going to be like, you know, bow and kiss or something, but nope, nope.
We'll be bankrupt if some of you don't start.
We
The
have
Aquilin Quandary. I love it.
great money for anyone who can help out.
Tavern, I guess? Yeah, tavern of some sort.
I ate a big breakfast today, getting my stomach ready for some serious
You are
drinking.
Anyway.
How'd you do?
Anyway, so that is actually one significant aspect to it, right? This idea that this idea that we
I have a lot.
Huh?
Nice to get them back those shoes. Oh, they're not bad.
we want to help,
You look really.
but the sort of primary way of doing that is by contributing in a small and meaningless way, and in a fantastically dangerous way, to a collective action that relies upon everyone or a lot of people doing something against their own interest, something disincentivized, in other words, in order for it to have any effect whatsoever. Right. So yeah, I don't think that it represents a particular way of thinking, and it also typifies another element. Right, so the blue button represents a kind of, not just a kind of collective action. That's an interesting part, and that's maybe the more interesting part. And it's also one that a lot of people haven't made note of yet, I'll say. The other aspect of it as well is that it essentially is about protecting people from their own actions, from the consequences of their own actions. Because clearly, pressing the blue button is putting yourself in tremendous danger. And we know this in the sort of parallel cases that people put forward of, do you jump in front of do you jump into the wood chipper so that it will jam if too many people jump into it?
Best shop in Brightwall. You'd be mad to go anywhere else.
Which, that's a very stupid thing to do. Primarily just because the people who choose to do so are also making a tremendously stupid decision.
Always a pleasure.
Hello.
Hey, Seb.
How do you do?
No,
Slap, slap, punch. Yes.
I hope I look as cool as you when I'm older.
no, weapon shop's closed. Okay, well,
When I'm
can't buy
older,
weapons.
I want to be a princess and a factory owner.
You want to be a princess and a factory owner, huh? Okay. So you want to be the protagonist, what are you saying?
I have the best shop in
Rock
Brightwall.
bottom prices for rock bottom times.
This is a really nice town. I dig it. It's seen better days, but I very much like it. Oh, barber. I don't want mutton chops. Short wavy hairstyle, that's nice. Hide bun now. Long and thick. Rosy makeup. That is obscene.
What are you looking for?
234 gold. No. You steal from us, we steal from you. What in the world?
Wish I looked half as good as you. Rock bottom prices for rock bottom times.
Not.
Hey, buddy. You look hilariously ridiculous.
Superb! Simply superb!
Okay.
Very.
Hi, Josh.
Definitely an improvement on the mediocre, that.
Anyway, it is a fascinating dilemma, mostly because of the other conversations that it leads to, rather than the actual dilemma itself. You know, the actual dilemma itself has an obvious solution, and that is kind of what makes it interesting. Because even though there is an obvious correct solution, people make the other choice. And they have reasons for it. It's not just because they don't understand the situation.
Goods in all of Brightwall.
Which, of course, worth noting, there are plenty of people who make the wrong choice because they don't understand the situation. Because they didn't read or listen to it carefully enough. That's a thing, too. That does happen. Which, by the way, does also lend some credence to this idea of, you know, making the wrong choice. Restless night, child's bed, huh? No. I'm not going to get furniture. I don't have a home yet. It does lend some credence to making the wrong choice, right? Pressing blue, so that you will sort of defend the people who make the bad decision to press blue. Right.
Do come back now.
However, once again, we then have the collectivism problem, the inefficaciousness of a tiny contribution to a collective action problem. It's essentially the same problem as voting. Right? It's like voting, but you can refrain from doing so. Or it's like voting, but if voting had the potential to arbitrarily cost you and everybody else who votes your lives. That is kind of what's going on here.
We have some new things in stock you might like. I think those mercenaries used to be in the army. Bet they make more money now.
Hey, Jim.
The pleasure's all mine. Yeah.
On the count of 3. 1. Yes.
I'm not asking for
It says dog training.
You don't have enough gold.
I don't have enough gold. You're right. That's unfortunate.
You know you want to spend.
I do want to spend.
If you can't find a gift here, it ain't worth giving.
Wedding ring, flowers, jewelry.
See your necklace. And see me.
Oh, very nice. I need 10 silver keys for that.
You look really cool.
Thanks, Libby.
Nice look.
Whatever you've got, I'm happy to take.
Spend for the love of all you old
What's over yonder? A nice little house. Is this purchasable, or is this someone's house, or what? Interesting. Okay. Huh. Is there supposed to be a real gnome amongst the statues or something, or what? The gnome garden. Sinister. That is also sinister. Stop doing that, Flag. Oh, I have to hold. Anyway, hi, Imsimp. I didn't have a chance to say hello.
The library is closed by order of the king. We don't serve drinks, we don't sell chicken feed. Please leave before the soldiers suspect you of gaining any real knowledge. Sweet papyrus.
Yeah.
A real visitor. I'm afraid I was speaking the truth. King Logan has closed the academy. I'm little more than a custodian these days.
Yeah, so what do you think of this this red blue button dilemma? Hey, Imsimp.
By the holy bookmark, the guild seal. I haven't seen it since the old hero king last came here. Then you are...
The prince, yes.
Oh, please, come this way. Your father told me that one day a challenger bearing the seal would come seeking entrance to the reliquary, but I never imagined it would happen in my lifetime. It was he who founded the academy, of course. I have often wondered how he would react to see it in its present state. Here we are. I can't tell you how many of our researchers and professors have studied this door, hoping to unlock its mechanism. But I knew there was only one thing that would ever open it.
I have it in my hand. It doesn't make sense, the mechanism. But whatever, it's magic. How does saving work, by the way?
Ah, hello. Well, the Book of Heroes takes a decidedly surreal turn regarding this room. It claims that there are other parallel worlds, and even other heroes. You can communicate with them and even travel to their worlds. This is the Sanctuary shop, where you can buy items from outside Albion to enhance your adventures.
Oh, so it is an actual, like, online store. Fascinating.
If there's anything you can't specifically remember about your adventure, it's all recorded here, down to the tiniest detail. Any other business to attend to?
Oh, save. There's save.
Now here is where you can fine-tune the more esoteric aspects of your adventuring experience. Not entirely certain I'm using esoteric correctly there, but no matter.
Middling morality. Very attractive. Extremely low weight. Oh, there's a save room. Okay, saving. Should actually do that, shall we? There was some gold in there. Ooh, dog training combat 2. Hey, pupper. He's learned how to rip the throats out of his enemies more effectively. Okay, great. Does his appearance change too until he's basically a pit bull, or is that how that works? Superannuated properties of perpendicular toenails. Interesting. Superannuated properties. It's mostly just gold and repeated search lines, but gold never hurt, I guess.
When you find yourself in a sword fight, just make sure you gut the other fellow first. Easy, what?
Okay. Was that what I was looking for? I assume not. Ooh, a dig spot. Oh, I have a shovel. I didn't think I had a shovel. I thought I had to find one. $40 gold, not bad. Bad. In the ancient library full of dusty books, I think I will refrain from casting Fireball. Oh, whoops.
Hey! Oh, who's a beautiful dog? Who's a...
Whee! Oh, what a good pupper doggo. Alright. I didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. Meredith's sock. Was that one of the ones from, is that a reference to the old sock? One of the books from Fable 1? Welcome home, Imp. No, I finished, Fable 1. This is Fable 3. So, I explained at the beginning, I was planning on playing 2 and then 3. Ooh, health potion, very useful. I was planning on, like I said, playing 2 and then 3. Only to discover that I don't actually have 2, and that I cannot get it, because it was never released on It was PC. Sorry, it was an Xbox exclusive. So I could probably find an emulated version, but that would require getting an Xbox emulator up and running. I'm not going to go ahead and do that. Yes, I know. So the 1700 setting is quite cool.
Hello, Jasper here again. I believe that amazing device is what is known as a flit switch. However, on the subject of amazing things, you will not believe what I have just found in the sanctuary. You should come back as soon as you possibly can.
Okay.
This sanctuary contains an armory, within which there are some truly remarkable weapons, heroic weapons, which your father left for you.
Oh, good.
This way, please.
Yeah, the 1700 setting is pretty cool, I will say.
Now, admittedly, these weapons don't appear particularly impressive yet. However, according to the book, they actually change as you use them, becoming more deadly and developing fantastic properties. They are living weapons, and the way in which you fight with them determines how they evolve.
Okay.
According to the book, the hammer can grow larger and heavier with use. Incredible. Apparently, as you use it, the blade actually becomes longer and sharper. Imagine.
Okay.
Apparently, as you use it, the blade actually
I'll equip the sword.
That sword is certain to cut a swathe through your foes, and depending on whom you kill and how, it will grow ever more powerful. Well, now that you have a proper weapon, you should return to the chambers underneath Brightwall Academy.
That's not what I thought this was going to be.
Ah, yes, the flit switch. Now, the way you activate these is by hitting them. Your new weapon should serve that purpose ably.
Ah. That didn't work. Okay. Isn't the plot you're an exiled prince and your brother is a tyrant? Yes. I've never played this at all. I never had an Xbox. The only Xbox games I ever really played were over at friends' houses, kind of thing. And so they were usually multiplayer games. Played through the whole Halo trilogy, like at like various sleepovers and things like that. Played a bunch of multiplayer. Played the original Battlefront 2, those kind of things, a bunch of stuff. But I never played Fable, or Fable 3, or Fable 2 for that matter. Are there more? Excellent. Cool. Okay, where's my health? Your little brother was the Xbox user. Yeah, I was, I grew up as a Nintendo gamer. N64 forward. I only started gaming, relatively late in the N64 era. Not as a little kid. I really only started playing video games when I was like, I don't know, like 7 or 8, something like that. My first real N64 game was Donkey Kong 64, which I still love to this day, and I really, really wish it were on Switch's Virtual Console, so I could more easily share it with my kids, because they would also love it. It was a phenomenal adventure game, back when adventure games were a thing. Yeah, I was mostly a Nintendo gamer. And I've kind of evolved somewhat into a Nintendo and PC gamer, and then eventually into PC and Nintendo, and then mostly PC with a little bit of Nintendo. Mostly with and for the kids. Okay, I need a key. I mean, 800 Canadian dollars, that's enough to buy, like, you know, a gallon of milk or something, right? Oh, sorry, a liter of milk. You use European units, I forgot. I'm sorry, Grace. I apologize for so thoroughly making fun of Nadia. Bink! Oh, that was cool. Oh, I see. Treasure. Oh, I see. The ones with the little glow balls are military gloves. Nice. The ones with the glow balls have enemies. Oops. Okay. All right, Grace. Well, have fun with the dishes. I know no one enjoys that, but try if you can. Either way, if I'm gonna have to fight some, so I'm gonna go this way. Money with 1770s rebels are worth more than money with the descendants of the king who lost the 1770s revolution. Yeah, I think that's right. No? Okay, that's it. Yeah, no, I think that is, Imsip, I think that is technically correct. Which is the best kind of correct, I think. I don't know if that's why it's correct. It's probably not, but maybe. I don't actually know where my health is. See, you know what? Honestly, that is... Having the stream up for us to yap at you is probably one of the better ways to do dishes. There's arguments to be made for just, listening to music or whatever. There's arguments to be made for a boring old podcast like my 7-hour one. Which, incidentally, if you haven't listened to my 7-hour podcast from last week, it's a good enough time to. Doing dishes is probably a good dive. I don't want to do that. I want to go over there. Oh no. Should have gone over that way. Well, that was dumb. But okay. Means I think I missed a chest. Okay. Oh well. That looks like where I need to go, though. What's this? An amethyst. Okay, that's what that is. I was a little worried that that was, an enemy lurking in the water or something, and then I was going to have to do, learn how to fight in the water. Doesn't seem good. Anyway, in terms of playing the exiled prince against the tyrant, all I can hope is that I'm not playing as some kind of Oliver Cromwell stand-in. Nice. Because that would be the worst. Well, it doesn't want me to go this way, so let's go this way. See? This is why. Thank you, Doggo. There's treasure. Doggo has a name. I forget what it is, but I just call him Doggo. Alright. I like... Okay. Wearing a sword on your back. Mostly non-historical. Rare exceptions. Things like Kriegsmessers. Things that were too large to practically wear, like at your hip kind of thing, you would carry them slung on your back. But it would not be, something you would draw from your back like this. That said, I'm a little bit torn between the slightly more historical and slightly more plausible method of just having the bare blade attached there somehow. Perhaps my magnets, or my magic, which are the same thing, really. Versus having a backscabbard, Link style, that you could not physically draw it from. I don't know which one I like better. I kind of like just pretending that it does work and having a scabbard. Yay! That worked. Ah, silver key. I could drop down there, but I've already been down there, so I'm not going to. Anyway. Excuse me. Look at that, I'm tired. Not go to midnight, we'll see. I want to finish this dungeon at least. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's yes, fine, there's some kind of realism to having the thing just sort of there attached somehow. Because then you don't have to pretend that it's drawable from a scabbard. But on the other hand, it doesn't look good, just sort of floating there behind me, you know? Cool. Are there more of them? They still glow. There we go. Weird. All right. Anyway, yeah, like I said, now that said, there are mechanical ways to have a back scabbard that works. The Shadiversity Shabbard method is probably the most notable. Where's the treasure? Where? Point. Point. Can you point? Is it the way I was already going? Oh, yeah, it is. It's right here. It's... okay. Silly me. I did not take a wrong turn. I was going the right way. Anyway. Yeah, a scabbard that is not entirely enclosed will work just fine for this sort of thing. Like it has an opening along one side. Seems to be the most effective way of doing it. But it's probably not the only way of doing it. There's other ways of having a... What's this? What did that do? Where's my health bar? That didn't work at all. Cool. Dog, would you like to... Oh. Oh. Is that a shortcut? Interesting. No, it's another way through. Very interesting. Bing bong boom. Or is it a shortcut? This might be a shortcut. This might be where I was going. No, it's not where I was going. Alright, that is a key. And a crypt. Fascinating. Alright, moving on along, shall we? That was a nice little detour we made. Ah, well. Hello, Grace's Bedroom TV. Alright. Alright. To next. Where is the wrong way?
Ah, hello. Yes, you'll recall that I mentioned that flit switches require a knock from a melee weapon. Well, it seems that was only partially correct. According to the book, only blue switches require melee weapons. The red variety requires magic, and to activate yellow switches, you must shoot them with a firearm. Fortunately, that section of the book also indicated where some firearms were located, and these weapons, well, they must be seen to be believed. Please return to the sanctuary as soon as you can.
Well, can't do anything else.
Ah, so the weapons in question were also left for you by your father. They are in the armory.
All right, then.
Like the sword and hammer, these astonishing weapons evolve over time as you use them, becoming ever more fearsome. They can cause more damage and achieve other incredible effects.
Wow! A gun! I wonder if it's loaded.
The rifle is the perfect instrument for engaging enemies at long range.
Okay.
The pistol is best suited to short ranges and packs a surprising punch. The rifle
Let's go with the
is
rifle.
The perfect instrument for engaging enemies at long range.
Go with the rifle.
The rifle. Marvelous. No one's going to get close to you if you don't want them to. The pistol will remain here should you wish to use it instead. In the meantime, experiment and see what incredible properties are waiting to be unlocked.
All right, then. Sim went to confession yesterday before Mass. Or during Mass. Despite being absolved, I still feel a sense of guilt. What can I do to make amends for what I've done? Penance. That's it. Another path? Interesting. Well, first of all, re-examine your conscience. It is at least possible that the reason you're feeling guilt is because you basically forgot something. which will not mean that you're not forgiven. It just means that next time you go to confession, that you do need to basically you need to confess the sin that you forgot. Where's my health bar anyway? Imsim says, I've completed my penance. The priest told me to pray 5 Our Fathers, focus on the 5 wounds of Christ while looking at a crucifix. A bunch of slow time potions. Very cool. As I pray, imagine the scene at Calvary. I imagined praying with different saints who were present there. St. Dismas on the cross, St. Longinus the Centurion, St. John the Beloved, St. Mary Magdalene, and Our Lady who focused on each wound. Wow, that is a phenomenal meditation. That is a very cool meditation. Imsim says, I felt called to grow in devotion to St. Longinus, the centurion who pierced Christ's side with the holy lance. And of course, most notably, in so doing, found that he essentially had been in the wrong to do so. Whoa. Ow, he got me. Once again, don't know where my health bar is, so I don't actually know if I'm hurt or not. I wonder if I can actually fix that. I wonder if that's a settings thing. UI adjustments or something. I'm gonna walk around first. This does seem like the kind of game that would reward me for doing so. Doggy! Come on! And look at that. I think I was right. Can you dig here? Yeah, look at that. Right. Very cool. I will say there are a lot of more modern games are subverting that trope, which I appreciate. Like, it is bad, in a sense, that my instinct, upon encountering this, right, is to walk around behind it to see if there's anything I can dig up. That's not a good instinct, you know? But it's what games of this era absolutely pound it into your head. To always go the not way before you go the way. The music box. Interesting.
You have done well. Now, step into the light. There is much you need to know.
Okay, Auntie. I assume Teresa's my aunt, right? So my father is the hero from the first game? Or was he a grandfather?
Congratulations, hero. Touching the guild seal was an indication of what you could become. Reaching the music box has proven what you already are. No one but a hero could have done it. You have begun to learn what powers you possess, and there is still greater potential within you. But you have only taken the first step in your journey. Albion is crying out for a revolution, and for someone to lead it. Winning supporters to your cause will be hard. Leading them against Logan will be an even greater challenge, but it's one you must accomplish.
I'll make him pay for what he did.
This is not a matter of personal vengeance. As long as your brother sits on the throne, Albion is in great danger. Open the music
Very wise.
box. It will show you the truth.
Tremendously wise, really. But, sure, I mean, vengeance is a thing, but that is mine, saith the Lord, right?
Its cities will bow to my law, or they will burn. Its mountains will bend to my will, or they will fall. This is my Albion. Its people will do as I say.
That is
They will
Shyvana?
die. Its future will be as I decree, or it will end. I've seen what must be done, and nothing will stand in my way.
I love it.
We will be greater, and we will be stronger, no matter what sacrifices we must make. This is my Albion, and I will see it destroyed before I surrender it.
Yes. Very typical tyrant attitude.
If any part of you
Napoleonic,
is to
yes,
the
also.
necessity of a revolution,
Yeah, so.
you have your answer. The kingdom will face its own annihilation under your brother's rule. Now, do whatever you must to gain your first ally, for you cannot lead a rebellion without followers. Sabine is a good man, and his people are strong.
Uh-huh. Oh. They each cost a certain number. Okay. So this is how I expend my experience. Red, blue, gray, and green, huh? 2 guild seals, that's all? Friend expression. Whistle, hero pose, chat. Landlord pack. Yeah. Only 2 guild seals. Epic. Shock spell. Meh. Magic level 1. More damage with spells. Range level 1. More damage with guns. I'm going to do the die pack. So yeah, this is basically the new way of spending experience, that's all. Can't get through there yet. These are, what, 20 each? I could get all 3 of these. And still have a bit of left over. Not enough to get the shock spell, but I don't actually want it. I love Fireball. Don't want to betray my beloved Fireball. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Oh, it's got etchings on it now, too. Sweet. Is the gun going to look nicer and perhaps cleaner? Not really. Still has the stupid fucking cloth wrap on the buttstock. I hate that. Magig. Yeah, the whole preferring to destroy the kingdom rather than to let it fall from one's hands is that's very typical of the tyrant. Because it isn't about... Right, so how Aristotle, rather than Plato, how Aristotle delineates the tyrant from the king is... And, well, how Aristotle delineates all of the...
Houses are excellent investments. Besides, you'll need somewhere to live if you meet that special someone.
I'll come back to this.
Blessed index cards. You made it. This is cause for great rejoicing. Albion has a hero again. If ever I can be of assistance, I will be honored to serve you.
I knew you would succeed, sir. You now have proof positive of your heroic status. And I believe Walter has made some progress with the mercenary problem. He is waiting for you outside the local tavern.
All right, we'll do that. Maybe we'll wait and do that next time.
My dear soul, you're an odd fish and no mistake. Possibly a trout, or maybe even weirder, like a sea cucumber or something. Though technically they aren't fish. Anyway, you look like some kind of mutant fish thing. So there, yours sincerely, Arthur.
It looks like Farquaad. Anyway. Oh, treasure, you say? Ah, treasure. Thank you. Thank you, Pupper Doggo. Anyway, so how Aristotle delineated the good types of rule from bad. Is that the good kinds of rule are rule for the sake of the ruled, whereas the bad sorts of rule are rule for the sake of the ruler. And so the king is distinguished from the tyrant, because both are monarchs. Both are singular rulers. But the king rules on behalf of and for the sake of his people. Whereas the tyrant rules for his own sake. For his own wealth, power, glory, honor, whatever it is. In this case, primarily glory. Maybe power. Seems more like glory, though, frankly. Seems to be mostly prideful more than anything. Logan, that is. And then, so you also then will have the oligarchy versus the aristocracy. The oligarchy is a small group of rulers who rule for their own sake, usually for the sake of wealth. He agreed with Plato on that. For their own wealth. Then you have versus the aristocracy, who are a group of wise leaders who rule together for the sake of the people that they rule. And then you have the democracy versus the polity. Polity, right? Polity? Yeah, polity. Where the democracy, this one is the weirdest, right? Because the democracy is everyone. the democracy or the polity. Either one is everyone rules for the sake of everyone. There's a different way in which that happens, right? They rule for the sake of what, right? So the polity, which is the negative version, is where everyone rules each for the sake of himself. Whereas for the democracy, everyone rules all for the sake of the polis, the community. You can buy this house. Owner Kathy the housewife. Price 2,930. No, not buy this house. Can I see? No. I was hoping I could maybe take a look. I'm interested in buying this property someday if I ever get that much money. I'm sure I will, but it'll be a little while. So yeah, I'm not gonna do the bandit quest tonight. It's already 11:20 and I'm getting tired. But I may want to at least advance it a bit. How much is this? How many keys do I need for that? I assume it's more than 4. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, no kidding about being tired. There you go. What's that? Loot Hero. Is D&D going? Very well. Oh my god, let's do this. It's a rhythm game! Oh my god. So Erica did this, by the way, in a D&D game where they went to a magic, evil magic carnival, where there was a Loot Hero arcade game. And so they were doing performance checks against the Archfey, I guess? Evil performer guy.
Best establishment in Brightwall.
Yeah, currently my D&D game, we are in a side quest. In a long, drawn-out side quest that was supposed to be... I pulled it from a group of modules, from a group of one-shot modules. So it's supposed to be like a 4 to 6 hour adventure. So far, we've completed 3 full sessions and are about 2/3 of the way through it. It was a murder mystery. Or an attempted murder mystery turned murder mystery. Ugh. And so, the party decided naturally to over-investigate absolutely everything. Yes, it's been 3 sessions, and there's going to be at least one more full session, I expect. But yeah, that, great fun. Great deal of fun. It's been a good time, though. It's, like I said, I adapted it from a one-shot module to just plop it into my campaign setting. It was on the random roll table for traveling cross-country. Basically, what I have for the random roll table right now is, because I don't expect multiple encounters per day during travel, it's basically impossible for how I'm doing the rolls, I roll to see if you happen across anything interesting today. And if you do, you roll to see what it is. And each of the random encounters are either a social encounter, or if they are going to be something more complex and more combat-y, it's going to be something that is basically a dungeon crawl or a side quest. And in this case, it's a side quest. They came across an invite from from the local duke, who invited you to his island manor for his birthday party, and turned into a it turned into a whole thing. Because it turned into a murder mystery, or an attempted murder, and then a murder, or a double murder, and then the party were credibly accused of of having done it, and are now having to solve the murder to clear the names and such. So yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. Erica asked 2/3. I thought we were just going to kill the bad guys and be done. Are you saying we have 2 full sessions left? Well, you do have to find them. They're not easy to find, are they?
Sorry to impose, but could you please spare some coin?
And maybe, just maybe, there's they have other plans that they're executing that you have to get to and perhaps interrupt. Alright, let's do this. Play Loot Hero. Yeah!
There you are. All right then.
Aha!
Business is
Okay.
Spend for the love of all you hold sacred.
Go on, do it again.
If you can find better prices,
I prefer DMing.
then I shan't be surprised if you shop there instead.
Oh, that's lovely.
I prefer DMing for a couple of reasons.
Hooray!
One being that I like to build the whole world. Like, I like world building more than I like character building. This is getting hard. But also, I will say, I will freely admit this. I like to cheat when playing D&D. Which cheating as a DM makes it more fun for everybody.
Rock bottom prices for rock bottom.
All right, that's all I can do. That's all I can do. I give up. Give up. Give up. Whoo! That was tough. I'm sorry, what? What was that?
That's quite nice, really.
And the pig said
Anyway, that was weird.
you were paying for peanuts.
Right, anyway, as I was saying, so I like to cheat playing D&D, and you can't do that as a player, because cheating as a player, it ruins everyone's fun, including your own. But I find that, I sometimes find that the rules are restrictive in some ways, and so I like to just kind of fiddle with those and fudge things to make the story more interesting. And as a DM, you can totally do that within reason. That is actually, I mean, it can actually be good and helpful for the DM to do that. But absolutely not for players to do that. Right? In fact, I would not even want to do that as a player character. But as the DM, you can fiddle around with the rules a little bit. Rule number 1 is the DM's word is law. That is how D&D works. That's the whole point. Imson asks, how would I respond if someone a word called you Vicente with a Spanish accent? Or sorry, Vicente. We're talking about a Spanish accent. Well, if it was a Spanish accent, I'd be a little bit surprised that there was somebody with a Castellano accent in rural Florida. But I'd probably try to respond in Spanish. That's how I would respond. I may or may not be all that successful. Okay, let's try this. Clear the blocks. Is this the same thing? Yeah. Okay.
Lovely work.
Huh. Oh, they're all rhythm games.
Oh,
What?
Dear.
Oh. Goofed it.
Oh, that's a good pie.
But yeah, like I said, I would probably try to respond in Spanish, because I assume that they're like, you know, I don't know, reading my name tag, or they know who I am, but they speak Spanish.
Looking for something special? Or will it just be the regular stuff today?
Ooh, that crust is divine.
I did, by the way, go by Vicente in Spanish class in,
fetch a good
like
price.
in high school, because our teacher encouraged us to use the Spanish equivalent names rather than just using our English names.
Find anything better in all of Brightwall than the stuff I'm selling right here.
I love your technique.
Doing quite well here.
Have you done this before?
I haven't used Y here.
Clean it up then.
Oh, I hit Y. Whoops.
Ooh, might have that for pudding tonight.
No, let's keep going. Do you think it is controversial Pope Leo appointed a priest as bishop who was an illegal immigrant in his youth, who's been a naturalized citizen for decades? He was an illegal immigrant as a teen.
Lovely
basically.
work.
People are in an uproar. Imagine they appoint an ex-con as bishop. St. Augustine. Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, we've got all sorts.
You handle that dough like
Again,
an artist.
I'm just seeing more and more Americanism, like the condemned heresy again. I'm seeing a lot of people, especially on the right, saying that, oh no, this is in some terrible sense contrary to my American political ideals, and so the Pope is bad. Which, like, shut up. That's heresy. And well, to be fair, I haven't seen it from. Honestly, I've been seeing it from a lot of Protestants, more than from Catholics. I haven't seen it from as many Catholics, at least whose bona fides I actually,
Pie of the day,
have any reason to believe, any reason to trust.
Pie of the decade? Only time will tell.
This is how we make money, isn't it?
Brilliant. Keep them coming.
Yeah, Imsim says many people in my family were once illegal immigrants, but were pardoned in the 80s and now vote for Trump. Yeah, of course. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Most immigrants are pretty conservative on immigration. Especially second generation, not so much third generation. Because once you get to third generation, then you just kind of absorb the American liberal propaganda. And the sort of racial politics of the left. But until then, walls goofed it.
Always happy to help.
That's some tasty work.
I might call it there. It's a good job. That's not bad.
Bottom prices for rock bottom.
Loot hero. Hey, dude.
I sell the
Let me know
best
if you have trouble
items in
finding
all
anything.
Brightwall.
Hi,
A most
I'm in the mood
superior
for some
display
shopping.
indeed.
Always look out for.
He liked that for some reason.
You never know when.
Oh, loot hero, another loot hero.
A library is a place with lots and lots of books.
Is it different from this one? I mean, same thing. Okay, no, it's just two signs for the same job.
Have a look at what I've got. You have not seen anything like
What's this? Is it more pies? Or is this something different? Yeah, pie maker. Okay. But that's cool. There's rhythm games to earn money. I dig it. Again, very 2010. Which, by the way, this game came out in 2010. For perspective. How do I get over there? Into that. Go across the bridge to get... That is a really inconveniently placed house. Whoever lives here must really like their privacy. Because getting here is really dramatically inconvenient. Yeah, like I said, I think most of the upsetness I've seen, most of the outrage has been by Protestants rather than Catholics. And the Catholics I have seen have been... Can't afford that. The Catholics I have seen complaining and objecting have not really been the most doctrinaire or committed. If anything, there's some mad trads, but that's about it. It's most of the objections I've seen have been Protestants. Even on the sort of alt or dissident right, who've been complaining.
The king thinks we're nothing but country bumpkins.
You make us all look ugly in comparison.
Those trousers look warm.
Things have never been worse here.
I guess he likes this.
Way!
I cast minor devastation on you. Devastating.
He's admiring the thighs, I guess. All right. All right, one more. Shake hands. This guy's gonna like me, Dan.
Fancy. Just do this for me and I'll be your friend, okay? I'll even say I like you and everything.
Okay.
Right, and don't sell it or something when you get your hands on it.
Hidden item in Miss Peak Dweller Camp.
If you've got a knack for...
Interesting.
How curious that Sir Walter should have chosen a tavern as your rendezvous point. I do hope he's finding some way of occupying.
Wow, that's cool. Dude, these 3D maps are very cool. Okay, that's neat. That's real neat. Good to buy that. Broken down caravan. Obscure reference house. That is. Obscure reference house? Liz the Dweller. That's interesting. Wimpet Sniffle. Andre the Trader. Oh god, why have I didn't mean to do that. Okay, whatever, let's just do it.
If you find we're out of stock on anything, try again a few days later.
Treasure. Thank you. Thanks, Pupper Doggo. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, like I said, I've mostly seen Protestants objecting, which is kind of typical, honestly. Ooh, Ragdoll. Cool.
If I ever get hold of that Logan, I'll bring it.
It's like a never-ending night.
To get us out of this mess.
Where is it? Where's the boy? Show me the spot. Aha! Cool. Auto pick. What?
What can I do for you then?
I haven't seen business this
Come
bad
have a
as
look.
Where's old Frank?
Sell it to me.
Where's old Frank? Oh, there he is. You're not Frank.
You look ever so classy.
Pass him. There you are.
You got it for me. I didn't think you would. Well done, mate. I take back all them nasty things I said about you when you wasn't here.
Congratulations, you've made a friend. In addition to being jolly good company, friends can give each other gifts and even discounts at shops that they own.
Oh. Cool.
You make us all look ugly in comparison.
Right, well, let's just, hang out and do a little whistling and then get out of here.
Best get drunk as a skunk with my merry line of wines.
Let's check the demon door, see what's up with that. See what it wants.
I used to open myself to the world when it was different, happy, prosperous, peaceful. But that world is gone, and today's is a tragic and horrible place. I find myself feeling protective, sad, closed off. Is there anything left that is not evil and corrupt or broken and miserable? Anyone who is still innocent, pure, happy? The sight of one such person, no matter how small, would do so much for my spirits. I would open myself to the world again.
I need to bring him a child.
Let me buy your unwanted items. Fair price paid.
Need any help today?
That's lovely.
I need to find a
Come back
child.
whenever you want.
Did you know there's a small sale?
Finding a child shouldn't be that difficult, right? Town of this size.
I sell the best stuff in Brightwall.
I know there are children around. Who is that one? Hey, kids.
When I'm big, I'm going to be a soldier, and maybe I'll get to guard the castle.
Do I need to make friends with the child? Is that what has to happen here?
Hooray! I hope I look as cool as you when I'm older.
If I did that, I'd get in big trouble. I like your look. You look cool.
I guess. Do you have to do that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nasty! Not bad.
I'm just keep trying some of this and see if the child wants to come with me.
Come on, people! You know you want to spend. I'll end up on the street
I
otherwise.
quite like that. When I grow up, I want to look as cool as you.
You look really cool. I hope I look as cool as you when I'm older.
No, I guess the kids do not want to come with me. I cannot take their hands.
I am unworthy of your generosity.
Oh well, I guess that wasn't what I needed to do. Or maybe it is. I'm just doing it wrong. That's possible too.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap up shortly, huh? Oh, dog has learned new tricks. Cool. I could afford this one. It's not much. It doesn't even have a second story. Starter home, I guess. What we'd call that. $150 gold, not bad. How about this one? The old smokehouse. Can I come and look? No. Let's go to the weapon shop real quick, and I think we can call it a little bit early, shall we?
I have the best shot in Brightwall.
as good as you.
This is so absurd.
You know, I really like that.
See, this is such a great way to make friends. More people should try this in real life.
That's lovely, thanks.
Howdy.
I really need some help. Oh, good. Thank you. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, let's fast travel. Let's just do this, and then we'll call it. I know I keep saying that, but let's just
Can't take this anymore.
Tired of your old clothes? Buy some new ones.
Oh, there's a dig spot. Where's it?
This is bad. This is so bad.
There we go. Okay. Would I ever use 80s D&D resources you drop in Discord all the time? I might use some of them, actually.
I feel so weak.
The only thing is, okay, the only downside to using a lot of D&D resources is that they would require a lot of extensive modification for my setting. Right? My setting is rather historical grounded fantasy rather than typical either 80s sort of dark fantasy or low fantasy or the kind of modern high fantasy, the like Forgotten Realms-y kind of cosmopolitan high fantasy. Neither is really a fit for my setting. Right, so in both cases, I would need to modify things pretty extensively. Like for example, the module that I'm running right now is that side quest I was talking about. I had to change some things somewhat.
Thank you. It's just so nice to have it back. Thank you for that, my dear friend.
Yay! Friends! Hey, look. A gun. Another gun.
I'm sorry, but we can't just let anyone in here. You have
A
to go.
hammer. The Splade?
cards on sale. A real bargain.
It's not actually any cooler than this. It's not any better, I don't think, than the sword that I currently have.
Not enough gold for that.
I have the best shop in Brightwall.
Okay, it gives me Scrounger. Oh, it gives me quests. Okay, Scrounger, Stabber, kill 150 human enemies. Kill 50 nobles.
Get yourself
Yeesh.
a gun today. It's the sensible thing to do.
Okay.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
I'm gonna see what my weapons are currently
The
at.
armory is at your disposal.
No, nothing there. All right, well. There's no...
Is a different weapon required?
Has no associated quests, so okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna save and then probably quit. Okay. Anyway, so like I said, the current
Any other
side quest
business
I'm
to
running
attend to?
is I had to modify it substantially because it assumes a kind
When
of
someone has given you a gift, I will keep it for you here until you wish to unwrap it. I shan't peek, I promise.
oh hey, this is all of the basically DLC. Anyway, while I do this, so the it has a it assumes a kind of sword coasty type of setting.
That appears to be all of the gifts.
It assumes a kind of sword coasty kind of setting, meaning that
That is a gauntlet, a device which allows a hero to channel magical energies to cast spells. Quite extraordinary.
300 humans, hireling. Reach your moral standing. Yeah. It's evil. It's
With a
an
rifle,
evil
A
musket.
skilled shooter can hit targets at significant range and inflict considerable damage.
Alright, nothing here. So in addition to that, I also had to modify the people. Like some of the NPCs were there was a bunch of non-humans, right? So like one of the main NPCs was a
Feel free to change the color of your clothes or hair using the dyes. That is, after all, what they are for.
Was a half elf. Another major NPC was a dwarf. Things like that. There was a bunch. Oh, this is going to be a whole thing. If I start this, it's going to be a whole thing.
Whatever you feel comfortable in.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Well, that's not the way most people would go. I applaud you.
Oh, it's a guard suit. Industrial Knight, that's quite cool. bushy. Asymmetrical pop. That's awful. No facial hair. There's tattoos. Nah. Alright, I'm going to stick with the Highlander suit for right now. Quite cool. Now I'm going to go save. You ever play board games with the Koi family? Not too much. Not too much. The kids are quite small for a lot of the more sophisticated board games. Sim says, I saw something messed up at work. Not anything evil, but a kid who has to live with a particular disability. Really feel bad for her. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. That can be...
I'm confused.
Oops, wrong thing. Yeah, that can be quite rough. But all we can do is pray, right? In a lot of cases like that. So, it's close to midnight. It is later than I wanted it to be, so I'm going to call it there. So, thank you for joining me tonight. I'm planning for Wednesday? Yeah, planning for Wednesday. Unless something comes up, in which case I will move it to Friday. But we're going to be going back to Greedfall 2. We just got to the continent, to the mainland. In chains, as you do. So that's basically what we're going to be doing on Wednesday. So that should be the game opening up to us, I think. We're actually finally getting past the prologue. Finally. So, looking forward to that. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday, presumably, and then keep an eye out. I'm not sure what... I don't have anything quite planned for a podcast this week. I may do another compilation kind of thing, or I may do a bit of a yap on the red button, blue button thing. Who knows? That might be a good thing to do. Might be worth talking about. But anyway, thanks for joining me. Have a good night. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, remember, don't be safe, be well. More importantly, be good. Good night, folks.